Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to the one true power, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahawah is the most high God, and Yahushai is to the world. We're going to call Jesus Christ, the Rakakadash, the Holy Spirit, the Pillar of Hebrew. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the elder prophets of Great Millstone, who can rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord, and they can continue to endure and be sincere. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord, willing the Most High, continue to put in His Spirit to be sincere and to endure. Shalom to the Aquathium that are believers of Yahawah Shema Shai. Lord, willing you can continue to pursue your lot. Being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. The Lord willing the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in faith. Came across this last night and it hit, especially when when the Elder Tahar he was going into it, because Great Millstone they go into the etymology of words, and at work I couldn't stop thinking about the name Lazarus, which means God help. Yahawah help. Um, this is St. John chapter 11, verse 1. Now a certain man was sick named Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary, and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was. Right? I just wanted to start with those scriptures so you'll know that this is uh, Mary's brother and Martha's brother. So we can go to the word Lazarus.
Strong's G 2976. Lazarus. Lazarus.
Lazarus. And Lazarus means whom God helps, whom Yahawah helps. A form of a Hebrew name, Eleazar, right? The inhabitants of Bethany, beloved by the Mashiach and raised from the dead by him. A very poor, wrecked person to whom Yahweh Shai referred to in Luke the 6th chapter, right? And the crazy thing, I'm in Deuteronomy, I think it's 16, I believe. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, okay, 17. Maybe it was 16. Was it? Okay, yeah, it was 16. Where they go into like if your brother is poor. Now, the parable about the poor man and the rich man, which is Lazarus, in that time would have been a Pharisee that was rich, but in this time it's Esau, and the poor man is Israel, because Lazarus is technically a bum. Just like IUIC would call Great Millstone a bum. When you really look in this truth in this ministry, if Israel is symbolic to Lazarus, Ezekiel 37, where the Lord tells Ezekiel to um, cry to the bones, prophesy to the bones, and then they will rise. And of course, it will become a great, exceeding great army, right? So that poor man, that bum that was low, because we're in a lower state right now, will rise up and will become great, right? So whom Yahawah helps, right? Who is the Lord helping? Who is the Lord strengthening? Who is the Lord guiding, right? It is the children of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? The Lord is helping who was already predestined to get it, right? So let me just go to my other app. Where did I want to go to? So like you family, my head is running everywhere. Okay, now I got the thought. This is Ezekiel 37. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "The hand of the Lord Yahawah Bashim Shai was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahawah Bashim Shai, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. He caused me to pass by and round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answer, O Lord Yahweh, God, thou knowest. And again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. What is that breath? The breath of life, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? It says, and I will lay a sinew upon you, and will bring you out flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shai. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone, right? And when you see how the bones is coming together, it's Israel getting edified, right? Because I don't want to flip away from this screen right here, so I'm gonna just bear with me. If you got the blue letter, you can go look up the etymology for edifying, which means build up, right? So we're supposed to build each other up on the edification of the knowledge of Yahawah Shem Yahushai, right? So that's how we get builded up. Verse 8, and it says, "It beheld, lo, the sinew and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me," see, going back, there was no breath in them. See, there was no breath of life, the breath of life that Adam had in the beginning, right? We didn't have that, you know. That's why Yahweh, like if it's predestined, Ephesians chapter 1, the elect are going to be drawn to this word, regardless of the circumstances or how low they fail. The elect is going to always come back to their first love, right? So verse 9, then said he unto me, prophesied unto the wind, prophesy, son of men, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemar Shai, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live, right? Because Israel is slain as a nation. We're broken down, we're spoiled. And I always go back to Judges chapter 2, verse 14. You know, but the Lord gave us to a nation that will spoil us because of our rebelliousness, our sinful nature, which is this flesh. We wanted to be of the flesh. Verse 10, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet in an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones that are really the exceeding great army is the elect, 144,000. And if they rise, the rest of the elect, which is the total 1/3, will rise up too. Right? 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Let me say it one more time. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Right now, just a sidebar. How can Yahweh Shai die or come back for the other nations when Ezekiel was only prophesying to the dry bones of the house, which were the house of Israel? The dry bones was the house of Israel. So how can another nation get saved from their enemies? When we talking about from the missiles, from the total annihilation of World War III, getting beamed up by the chariots, the other nations is not getting saved. The other nations is not getting glorified bodies, because then they would be into this from coming from dry bones, growing into an exceeding great army. That's just a sidebar. It's a lot of right, but right here, did the Lord not help Israel right here? The Lord sent Ezekiel to prophesy to these bones, right? And what is the Lord doing now? He has the men of the Lord doing the same exact thing as Ezekiel, prophesying unto us, giving us the understanding, letting us know it's more to this than just your Hebrew Israelite. It's more to it than just the law. You know, the men of the Lord now is bringing the full effect of the whole ministry from Genesis to Maccabees, Genesis to Revelations, and going back to Lazarus, whom God helps, whom Yahawah helps, right? Which is, you know, going really, his name in the Hebrew would be Eliezer, right? So that's a beautiful thing, whom Yahawah helps. And Yahawah is helping us by sending us the men of the Lord, right? Let me just give one verse. I know they got a beautiful one in Psalms. This is Psalms 22, verse 19. It says, "But be not thou far from me, O Lord. Oh, my strength has need to help me." Right? We don't want the Lord to be too far from us. And this is how we know if the Lord is not far from us, because the minute He has the men of the Lord from arm's length, you know, Yahawah Shem Shai is bringing the men of the Lord from arm's length, right, to help us, right, to bring us back into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so we don't have to carry the burden ourselves, right? Because as soon as you carry the burden yourself, you might end up coming with the wrong understanding. And sometimes we might need teachers to bring us back to the understanding. So, Lord, when this is edifying, Yahawah, whom Yahawah helps, which is the bum or the poor man, which is the elect of Israel. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. Yahweh speak.